Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to show you how I achieve this sunset cut crease look, and for it I use the OHMYGLITTER, glitter, I'm not too sure how you say it, the Pot of Gold matte palette. So it comes in this green cardboard packaging with the sticker on the front, and if we open it up, it's got a nice mirror over here, and it comes with 9 shades. So like your basic secondary and primary colours, so you could get a lot of looks out of it. So the palette normally retails for $28.99, but it is currently in sale for £20. I do also have a 10% off code, which is a raw. Yeah, I do also have a 10% off code, which is a raw, so if you type that in at checkout, you will get an extra 10% off. Before we get into the video, as always, if you enjoy it, then do make sure you give it a big thumbs up, leave me a comment letting me know what you think, and press the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on the next video. And if you'd like to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so my eyelids are primed with the PLouise Base, and I've got some tape on as well today. So I'm going to jump into the Pot of Gold eyeshadow palette from OHMYGLITTER. Now, it's called the matte palette, but if you look closely, blue and the purple both have some shimmer, so it's not quite a matte palette, so I'm not sure about the name. I'm going to start off by jumping into the pink shade with a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to apply that through my crease. Now that is a really nice level of pigmentation for a pink. It's come out nice and bright, it's not patchy. A great start for this palette. So yeah, so far for the first shade, really hasn't needed a lot of work. Now with another fluffy blending brush, I'm going to move on to the orange. And I'm going to be packing this one on just above the pink and blending them in together a little. Just going to jump back into the first brush to blend them in together. Make sure we're not losing the pink. Very effortless blending so far. It is a really nice palette. Now I'm going to jump into the yellow and keep blending that upwards. So it's taken a bit more building up to get the yellow to show, but it is blending really well and really effortlessly. It really doesn't take that much work at all. I'm just going to add a touch more pink. And now for the crease, I'm going to use this Sigma E36 brush, which I kept seeing everyone on the internet use, and I bought it for Black Friday and I still haven't used it. So I'm going to use it in my crease today with the purple shade. And what I want to do is focus that in my crease, but also just a little bit up above. And then back into the first brush just to help blend it out. Not too sure how I feel about this brush. I just seem to be really struggling to blend the purple out, and I wasn't having these issues last week. Next up, I'm just going to cut my crease using the PLouise Base, and I'm just going to go around the whole eyelid. Right, what I'm going to do now is jump back into those colours in reverse. I'm going to start with the purple, and I'm going to place it on my inner and outer corner within the cut crease. Then next into the pink. And as I'm going, just trying to make sure that I'm blending the shades in together. Carrying on with the orange. And then to finish that off, in the middle, the yellow. Yeah, the yellow is really the least pigmented shade so far, but that's fine. We're going to come in with some glitter later. Next up, I'm just going to do some liner. As always, I'm just going to use the Inglot AMC Gel Eyeliner. The shade is black. I'm just going to do a nice thick wing. going to take off the tape to see what that looks like. Okay, apparently the glitter that I wanted to use has gone walkabout, so I can't find it. But instead, I am going to use the Rimmel Wonder Swipe. This is the shade Instafamous. And I'm going to apply that over the center of the eye where we applied the yellow. And I'm just going to take a smaller blending brush and just make sure that the edges are blended out slightly. You know what, actually this is perfect. I've only ever used these as a liner, but you can also smudge them out and use them as shadow, and this is exactly what I was after. These came out in summer last year. Was anyone talking about them? I need them all. That's it. I need all of them. Right, that's all we're going to do for the eyes for now. So I'm going to zoom you out and we're going to do the skin. All right, so as nice and kind of summery this eyeshadow is, it is still winter, so I need some extra moisture for my skin. So I'm going to start off with the MUA Pro Base Moisturising Primer. And then for a bit of extra shine and luminosity, I'm just going to jump into the L'Oreal Infallible Luminizing Primer shot. For my foundation, I'm going to use the Revolution Conceal and Define foundation. I've got mine in the shade F0.5. I actually reviewed this one last week, so if you want to read that, it's over on my blog. The link will be down in the description box down below. And then just blending that out with a Revolution sponge. So as you can see, it is a little bit too light for me, but we're going to come and warm that up in a second. I'm just going to jump into concealer first, and I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and I've got mine in the shade Snow. The concealer is darker than the foundation, so I'm just going to jump back into that foundation sponge. To set my face, I'm going to jump into the NABLA Close-Up Setting Powder. It's translucent powder, and I'm really loving it. It gives the most lovely velvety finish. Can't find anything wrong to say about this one right now. I'm going to start off with this smaller powder brush, and this will just be for under my eyes. And I just take it into my smile lines and onto my forehead as well, kind of pack it on. And then I finish off the rest of my face with a bigger brush. Just to take off the powdery effect, I'm going to jump into the Flawless Mist and Fix from Barry M. Let's do brows next. I really liked using the Dipbrow again the other day, so I'm just going to take that again, and I'm in the shade Blonde. Honestly, doing my brows last has kind of changed my life. Like, it's just so much easier. They never used to come out this good before. I'm going to set them in place with some brow gel. This is the Max Factor Natural Brow Styler. Right, let's start by finishing up the eyes now. So let's jump back into the Pot of Gold palette. I'm going to jump back into the same colours that I used before, starting with the pink, working my way outwards to the yellow, and then I'll do the purple last. Now there's a few extra things that I want to play with today that I got for Christmas. The first thing is this amazing liner set, and it's from a brand called Academy of Colours. I feel like I've seen that in Debenhams before. And I'm going to try their eyeliner in Amethyst on my waterline. It's a pretty colour, but I feel like it looks like it's not going to stay on very long, so this might be one that's better for like lash line rather than waterline. For my lashes, I'm going to go in with the Splendor lashes from the Kiss Lash Couture collection. Okay, on to more new stuff. So I've got this Academy of Colour You Define Me contour palette. Now see, I was thinking this would be too dark, but I think it might be the same colour as my NYX one. You know what, let's give it a go. I'm going to start off very lightly with the shade Sculpt. Oh, it's very powdery. I thought it would be too dark, but I think it might be okay. Just gonna do my nose as well, just making sure that I'm tapping off all of that excess because it is quite dusty. Yeah, see the nose contour is quite intense. Jump back into my powder brush quickly just to brush it out a little. Okay, from the same palette, I'm now going to try the shade Tan, which I'm guessing is the bronzing shade. I'm having like a bad skin day. I don't feel like my foundation is sitting very well, so I'm gonna have to do some more playing around with this to decide whether I like it or not. I mean, the shades are nice at least. I just feel like it's lifted off my foundation. I don't know what's going on today. For blush, it's gonna be the L'Oreal Life's a Peach blush. Yeah, see, even my blush doesn't feel like it's sitting quite right, so I think it's my skin rather than the products. I've also got a highlighter palette, but because we're going for quite a bronzy, summery vibe here, I'm gonna go for the highlighter that's actually in this palette, and it's very aptly named Sunset. This is nice, and it's not too gold for me or anything. I have no idea how much this costs, obviously, because it was a present, but this might be quite a good contour palette. If I can get those other shades to work when I'm having a better skin day, this might be a really good buy. I'm just gonna jump into a smaller fan brush and use it on my brow bone as well. Not sure it's my favourite for the inner corner. Brow bone highlight, normal highlight, really like it. Okay, that leaves us with lips, and I know I already used these products last week, but I really like them together. I'm gonna start off with the Barry M Matte Me Up Lip Kit. I've got it in the shade Go To, and then I'm gonna follow it up with the Revolution Lip Topper that I've got in the shade Luxurious. And I'm just going to finish that off with another layer of setting spray. That's it for today's video, guys. There's not a lot of products that I use and I think, oh my god, I want them in every shade, but out of today's video, there's 3 of them: the Rimmel Wonder Swipes, the Barry M Lip Kits, and the Revolution Lip Toppers. I just want all of them. I really like the formulas. They've just made this look come out really, really pretty. In regards to the Popped of Gold palette, I mean, it's really nice. The shades are lovely and pigmented. They don't have too much fallout. They blend together so easily. I've obviously only used 4 so far. The least favourite one out of the lot was probably the yellow, because it did just need to be built up quite a bit more, but again, it's a yellow shade, that tends to be the case. But in terms of blending in together, they've been absolutely lovely. The only issue I had was with the purple, and I think that might have been the brush more than the shade itself, because I didn't have this issue last week when I used it. If you enjoyed this video, then as always, do give it a big thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see more of me, you can check out my Instagram, that's Auroreblogs, and my blog, auroreblogs.com. Both of them will be linked down below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!